Hello everyone. I will tell you all the truth about Hi-5 and why they are taking down the episodes of the show. As you all know, the most beloved children's show in Australia is being deleted off YouTube due to copyright. This has never happened before, as many people could watch full episodes for years, but now they are being deleted off the internet and many channels have gotten copyright notices over it. Why is this happening all of a sudden? Well, you can thank a man by the name of Justin Norris. If that name sounds familiar, he is the father of the Norris Nuts, which is my most disliked show, but also he was an Olympic swimmer who won a medal at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. On top of that, he is also a singer. I used to be a big fan of the Norris Nuts until one day I got into a conversation with former Hi-5 member Tim Harding on Instagram on my now deleted account. I used to find it very cool that they both lived in Newcastle at the time, though now Tim moved to the UK and Justin moved to Bondi Beach. The reason why I liked Justin was because he reminded me of both Tim and Nathan and thought he and Tim would be good buddies. I asked Tim if he knew about them and he replied to me by saying,
"Oh gosh, the Norris Nuts. I will stay away if I were you."
I had to reply to Tim saying why, and he then responded,
"They are one of the most snobbiest families here in Newcastle and they are a bad example for children. I met the father, Justin, in real life and he is very rude. He told me that he hated my show and that if he could, he would delete every Hi-5 video on YouTube so he can no longer see my face, as well as Nathan's face. And my daughters are prohibited from watching their videos."
I then told Tim how disappointed I was by hearing about that, and how I thought him and Justin would be good friends because he reminded me of him and Nathan, and Tim replied,
"He actually auditioned for Hi-5 back in 1998, but I won the role over him. Ever since he has had beef with me and Nathan. In fact, he copied some of our mannerism. Anyways, one day the truth will come out about him and his family. I'm just warning you now, since it's better to be safe than sorry."
And that day I stopped being a fan of the Norris Nuts and I stopped watching them. I later found horrible things about them, but that's a topic for another day. Now that Hi-5 is getting deleted off YouTube, I got reminded about the conversation I had with Tim years ago. And this is why I believe Justin Norris is responsible for why Hi-5 is getting removed. On top of that, I remember that in a now deleted Norris Nuts video, Justin mentioned that he hates Hi-5 and one day he will convince the company that owns it to delete it from YouTube. And now that Hi-5 is switching owners and all, I believe Justin Norris has convinced the owners to put copyright strikes on innocent Hi-5 YouTubers. So please beware of that man.